Hi, my name is Starley. I'm Associate Professor at Faculty of Pharmaceutical Sciences at UBC. I have been sitting in a variety of research committees for recruiting new graduate students and faculties. So CV is a very important piece that we evaluate for recruitment. So in today's video, I'm going to introduce how to prepare an effective CV for an academic research position. So the academic research position include graduate students, postdocs, and junior faculties. So I'm just going to introduce the key components in the CV, and then I will get into detail for each component. The first, obviously, is your name and contact info. So that could include your address, your phone number, and email. Next, you should include your academic background. So I put an example here. So you should put the time period and the degree and also where you get the degree from. So I highly recommend you also include the following information just to make the information, your academic background, more solid. So that will probably can include your GPA or ranking. If you do honors thesis project or you are a PhD or master thesis project, you want to include a title and a very brief summary, 1 or 2 sentences focusing on the rationale, key findings, and impact. So this is to showcase what you have achieved in the past when you pursue this degree. And your research skills such as animals, small animal experimental skills, HPLC, NMR, that's sort of experimental skills. And next item is awards. So it's not just to list the awards, but rather than convey how prestigious these awards are. So for example, is it an international or national or just provincial or local competition? And how many awardees and what's the success rate each year? And what kind of achievements are they recognized? So these are important information you want to include just to highlight the importance of these awards and how competitive you are. And the next item is the key information in your CV that we are looking for. That is your publications, especially the first one, the peer review articles, meaning you submit to a journal, and then these articles will be reviewed by your peers, such as professors, postdocs doing similar research as you did, and then they evaluate your work and justify its publication in this journal. So, if you publish in well-known journals like Natural Science or Cell, then you don't need to provide any explanation how important these journals or your work is, because the journal speaks for themselves. But if you publish in a field specific journals, for example, in my field of drug delivery, the top journal would be Journal of Control Release. But this might be foreign to many other committee members that are in a different field, right? So you want to explain the journal's prestigious to them as well. So something that you can include in the publication list is that the impact factor of the journal, or the journal ranking in this category, or the citation number. And you also want to include your contribution, especially if there are multiple authors and you are not the first author, but you did contribute significantly to this publication. You want to highlight your specific contribution and maybe quantify that as well. The other publications are not evaluated as highly as peer review articles. Those include patents, non-peer review articles such as thesis or a technical report or commentary. and also you can include some work in progress. And the next item is leadership roles. Again, many people just list activities or events they have participated, but what really stands you out is the leadership roles you have taken. Okay, so I put an example here. That highlights your leadership. In this example, is chair of postdoctoral association, and you should also explain what you do in this role and what kind of impact you have generated in the past. So that will convey the information about your leadership capability to the committee. And teaching experience, if you are interviewing for a graduate student or postdoc, normally you don't have a lot of teaching experience, but so that this piece is optional. But if you are interviewing for a junior faculty position, this part is mostly required. And sometimes you are even asked to include a teaching philosophy or teaching statement. So the teaching experience can include classroom-based and lab-based. For example, mentoring junior research trainees in the lab, and you can highlight those and also list the names of the students you have supervised. And finally, the contact info of your referees, as I mentioned in another video, that you only want to put the most well-known and respected people as your referee to really strongly support your application. So that's it for today. Again, I want to advertise that I do need a volunteer to work with me. If you are an undergraduate student interested in science and you are familiar with the video editing and animation creation, please contact me. And we do want to produce more videos that is accessible to the public. I need your help. And thank you for watching.